All right, we're live. We are about 20 minutes late. Who cares? We're live, and I already canceled and postponed, so who knows who's even going to be coming and hanging out with us today. We'll see who we get back in the chat. I'll let folks trickle in. We'll see what happens. I tried to start this on time, and as you know, sometimes it is amateur hour here on the Undefeated channel. And so for some reason, my camera was not displaying, could not get it to show up on screen to save my life. So it is what it is. This might be a little bit of a bust, but we're going to do it. We're going to go live. Wake Up in Barca, live Barcelona news every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's episode, we're going to be covering... Wow, amateur hour indeed. We are going to be covering... Where am I at here? Oh my goodness, I don't even care. It's whatever. I'm all kinds of flustered. Just spent 20 minutes trying not to pull my hair out because my camera wouldn't work. I have to do a virtual training class in like an hour for my real job. So all kinds of stress, all kinds of chaos. It's whatever. I'm going to shake it off. We're going to talk about Barcelona hosting Frankfurt. That's tomorrow afternoon. We're going to do a live watch along for that. Today, we're going to be talking about preview, prediction, lineups. We'll get through it. We'll do a short little episode. I'm flustered. I love you guys. We'll turn things around. Let's just go ahead and get this party started.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the Undefeated Mustache John.
Okay. Honestly, I need a second. I've been in a terrible mood these past couple days. Watching Madrid beat Chelsea yesterday was not fun. I don't even need to put my hair up. I don't care. Guys, I'm struggling today. I'm just going to be very real with you all. Struggling today. Not feeling great. Did not need those technical errors. I really wanted to start today off on a positive note. I really wanted to have a nice, clean show. Not the case at all. So I had to restart my computer, had to restart all of my programs. So give me a second to get some things up. I hope you all are having a much better day than I am. I'm not going to turn this into, I'm not going to take a turn to negative town. I'm not going to be negative Nancy over here. I'll just say I'm not happy with the way my morning is going so far. But we're going to figure it out. Like I said, Barcelona versus Frankfurt. Let's take a look first at... I don't even know. I don't even know, folks. Let me get a couple of things open here, and then we will start the show, actually. And like I said, we'll get through lineups, predictions, all that good stuff. I don't think I need this. We'll go here. We'll go here. Frankfurt 1-1. Okay. Let me turn and get caught up to the chat. Say my good mornings. Have a little bit of conversation. Then we will jump over. We'll take a look at the first leg. We'll take a look at the upcoming second leg. We'll do a full match preview for you all. Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Of course. Okay. All right. It's going to be that kind of party, you guys. It's going to be that kind of party. Maybe the worst episode of Wake Up in Barca ever, potentially. That's what we're going for here today, folks. You are potentially witnessing the sloppiest, most amateur hour episode of Wake Up in Barca I've ever done. That's what we're going for here. How bad can I make this show? Anyway, Stash Mod Ayush, good morning, sir. It's good to see you. Louis Houston, a.k.a. Levi, a.k.a. Left Back Levi. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Good morning. I already killed my caffeine, which I could use more of. Afif, good morning. Kimmy, good morning. Ryan, hello. Says La Liga is back. Villarreal beating Barcelona. Real Madrid beating Chelsea. It is a La Liga quarterfinal coming up in Champions League. And all these teams fighting so hard to play Barcelona in the Super Cup. My goodness. What an honor for them. Jatine, good morning, sir. Who else we got? Alex Hernandez, hello. Austin, good morning, sir. Krish, good morning. Barca Corner, hello. Barca Corner is actually right. Ayush, if you're still hanging out with us, buddy, we'll need to update some of those commands. We need for the hearts, we need the blue to be in front of the red, so it's Blaugrana. We'll get that updated. Appreciate Barca Corner shouting that out for us. Jatine says Frankfurt made a video about the second leg or something like that. I don't care. I don't care what Frankfurt does. They can do their own thing. All right, no problem, Ryan. We'll catch you later, buddy. Sorry I had a late start. Anyway, shake it off. Rough start to the day. Amateur hour, whatever. We are going to shake it off. We are going to talk about Barcelona hosting Levante. I just said Levante. I did say Levante. Eventually, we'll say the right words. Maybe we'll have an actual show here. Who knows? Ernest, good morning to you. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at the first leg. How about that? First leg, Eintracht Frankfurt, 1-1 Barcelona. Sloppy performance from Barcelona, particularly in that first half. Lots of counterattack opportunities for Frankfurt. Barcelona with a ton of possession, but not a lot of shots. 7 shots, only 3 on target compared to Frankfurt's 16 and 5. 67% possession and only 3 shots on target. We cannot have a team outshoot us when we have 67% of the possession. Can't happen. We got to fix that. 637 passes, 83% passing accuracy. I know that for most clubs, that's acceptable, but not for Barcelona. We want 85, 87, 89% accuracy. That's what we're looking for. Give me 1 second here, because I'm gonna text Culers and let him know we are live again. Because I know Culers wouldn't want to miss out on the show. Again, amateur hour. Came down ready to start on time, turned everything on, and I'm looking at my camera and it's just a blank screen. Nothing on it. So I reset. I try to do this. I try to do that. I accidentally ended the original stream. That didn't help out. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, Column Ju, hello. It's just amateur hour. No big deal whatsoever. It is what it is. So, going into the second leg, a couple of fun facts before we get into the lineup and prediction for Barcelona versus Frankfurt. Some insights here from ESPN. Barcelona have won 14 of their last 16 home games against German sides in European competition. That, of course, is mostly referring to Champions League. Eintracht Frankfurt unbeaten in their last 9 games against Spanish sides in European competition, including the last 4. In the last match, they won 2-1 against Real Betis away. But listen, none of those teams are Barcelona. Not a single one. Not a single one of those teams are Barcelona. Barcelona have only failed to progress from 1 of their last 6 knockout stage ties in European competition. That last one was to Liverpool, who ended up being the champions back in 2018-19. Ferran Torres has been directly involved in 4 goals in 5 appearances for Barcelona in European competition. That's the best that we've had since Ferran Torres joined the club. And the last stat here is Frankfurt's Filip Kostic has created 8 chances following a carry, meaning moving the ball 5 meters or more, in the UEFA Europa League competition, the most of any player in the competition. Interesting stats there. Again, this second leg will be tomorrow, 3 o'clock. We're going to be doing a live watch-along. I'll do the commentary. You get to participate in the chat with Culers from around the world. Culers, welcome back, buddy. I'm glad you found us again. Like I said earlier, total amateur hour. I was sitting here pulling my hair out, cursing everything under the sun. I pretty much ruined the attendance for today. Whatever. I'm going to be kicking myself about that for the rest of today. But it is what it is. So, whatever. I could sit here and cry about it, or we could just try to turn it into a positive thing, shake it off, go about our day. That's what we're going to do. All right? So I appreciate everybody's patience. I appreciate the love and support from the Stash Squad. Whew, it's a frustrating day. Ovi, good morning, sir. Glad you found us again. Hollow the Reaper, hello. Yeah, Recruit has ruined the 3-stream streak. 3 streams without a mistake is actually a lot for me. But, oh well. Ovi, you didn't miss anything other than me just being a total amateur. Connor, good morning to you. Go Young, good morning to you. Okay. So again, second leg is tomorrow, 3 p.m. We'll be doing a live watch along for it. Let's go ahead and take a look at potential lineups for Barcelona hosting Eintracht Frankfurt. Again, for those of you who aren't familiar with the German language, Eintracht is actually a German word for about to get dominated by Barcelona in the Camp Nou. I don't know if you guys knew that. I don't know if any of you speak German, but it's a little fun fact for you all while we get into today's lineup preview and prediction. First and foremost, who's unavailable? Memphis and Dest return to training, but are still a doubt for tomorrow's match. I wouldn't put a lot of emphasis on relying on Memphis in particular. I don't think that if Memphis isn't ready to go match fit, we have other attacking options. Dest is a different story. Danny's unavailable because he's not on the Europa League roster. I don't like Araujo out at right back because of the deficit it puts us in on the attack. So I would love to have Dest if he's at all available, but still a doubt for tomorrow's match. So Memphis a doubt, Dest a doubt. Ansu is definitely out. Roberto is definitely out. Talking about signing a new contract. We'll maybe get to that on Friday's episode. Dani Alves, like I said, not registered. PK also a doubt. PK said he's going to do everything that he can to play in Thursday's match. He wants to be there for the club. He wants to be there for Xavi. But we got to expect that he's not going to be fit. We got to look at some alternatives. Last one there, of course, Umtiti unavailable. So let's take a look at what a starting 11 might look like without some of these players. First and foremost, of course, Ter Stegen between the posts. We do not have a reliable keeper. Xavi has zero faith in Neto. I know Karavic and Tenyas are on their way up, but Xavi not quite ready to give them an opportunity, particularly not going to happen in the second leg of a quarterfinal tie. So Ter Stegen between the posts, our back four. Some of you aren't going to like this, but what options do we have? With PK potentially out, with Dani Alves not registered for Europa League, with Dest potentially not going to be available. We're going Jordi Alba, we're going Langley, we're going Garcia, and we're going Araujo at right back. I have one alternative to this, but let's get through the rest of the starting 11 before I get into that. Midfield 3, no surprises here. Frankie de Jong, tremendous performance the last few matches. Sergio Busquets doing Sergio Busquets things, and then the young Pedri. Oh my goodness, Pedri Potter, the little magic man. I love watching this kid. The future is so bright for Pedri. Can't wait to see what he does on Thursday. Front 3, we're going Ferran Torres, unstoppable, the man of many hats, the jack of all trades. He can do it all up there. He's going to be feeding Aubameyang some goals, as well as Dembele. He's going to get the start. Adama got the start in leg 1. In particular, not a great performance from Adama. There were several players that kind of did not show up that day, but in particular, Adama. However, I don't blame Adama. I blame the fact that we did not have Dest or Dani Alves providing that support on the right wing, which brings me to an alternative, because I know some of you are sitting there right now going, oh my God, no, not Langley. We can't have Langley in there. And I'll say this. I also don't want to play Langley in this match, but if PK is unavailable, our other option is Mingueza, or stay with me here, folks. All right, stay with me here. What if Langley goes to the bench? All right, hang on. Let me turn off those lines. There we go. Okay, try that again. So if this is what I think Xavi is going to go with, okay? But there is one alternative to help support that right wing, because again, even though it's Dembele and not Adama, I think Dembele is going to have a hard time getting through the defensive lines on that right wing if he doesn't have an overlap from a right back. So to fix that, here's my suggestion. Langley goes to the bench, which I'm sure everyone here can agree with. We slide Eric over. We slide Araujo back to right back. And then some of you may have seen this coming. We put Adama in at a right wing back. Look out. Way too much pace and power for Frankfurt. Are you kidding me? I think defensively we'll be good to go. Jordi Alba, Eric, Araujo cover that defensive line. And then Adama on the overlap when Dembele gets the ball on that right wing. Come on. I know it's a huge defensive downgrade, putting Adama at right wing instead of having Araujo at right back. But in terms of the offensive threat, I think that's what we need. At home, bigger pitch, more space. We got to take advantage of it. So if I was running things, this is what I would do. A little curveball to Frankfurt, doubling down on that pace on the right wing. Will Xavi go with this? Probably not. But this is the mustache lineup for leg 2 of Frankfurt. Again, I think it'll be Araujo at right back. Langley slides into that center back. But if you want to do something crazy, Xavi, if you want to give him a curveball, give the people something to talk about, this is what I'd go with. In terms of predictions, I'm going 3-0 Barcelona. I think Frankfurt are going to have to open things up a little bit more. They can't sit back and just wait for the counter. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to get late into the match, hit us with a counterattack, a free kick, come out 1-0. It ain't going to happen, folks. Barcelona going to score early and often. 3-0 to the Blaugrana. Goals from Aubameyang, goals from Torres, and a goal from Frankie de Jong. 3-0, easy victory for Barcelona. On to the semifinals. Lock it in. If you're watching this on replay, let me know down in the comments what you think about the lineup and the prediction. Let me know your prediction for leg 2. This is where I'll turn to the chat, get caught up on things, see how everybody's feeling about this lineup. Again, this is what I would go with, but I think Xavi is going to go with a more standard, a more predictable lineup, which includes Langley. Now, here's the thing. Again, alternatively, maybe Dest is available, maybe PK is available, and then none of this happens. Of course, Langley would be out for PK. If Dest is available, Langley would go out, Dest would go to right back, yada, yada, yada. You guys know the drill. So what are we thinking, folks? I'll turn to the chat. We'll get caught up on things. Again, watch-along party is going to be tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll get things going about half an hour before kickoff. Be a fun time. We'll hang out. I get the commentary going. We got the scoreboard, the timer, all that jazz. You won't miss any of the action. And then you get to chat with Culers from around the world. It's a great time. Felipe says, against a high press, it's a good idea. I love it. Thank you for the support. Chris says, excited to see that. Prashant says, way too much power and muscle. Frankfurt will forget the right wing. Louis says, swap wingers. Dembele and Ferran, I'm assuming you're talking about there. I think the same problem would apply to Ferran on that right wing. I think you got to give him more support from that right wing back position. Ovi says, I was thinking almost the same, but a 3-5-2 lineup with Ferran missing in the attack and Adama as right wing back. Here's the problem. If you go 3 back and PK's unavailable, you're still going Langley, Garcia, Araujo. So I think a lot of people are going to be with me in thinking that we don't want Langley out on the pitch tomorrow. Louis, left back, Levi says, Dembele at left back. Absolutely not, Levi. I would put you at left back before Dembele. Honest. Afif says, this is far better than playing Langley. Adama is better at defense. Langley hate flooding in right now. Common Sense Sensei, 4-0 Barcelona, Barcelona. I love it. Wouldn't hate seeing that scoreline, Ovi. Prashant says we should grab this match by the neck and kill it off early. Absolutely. Krish says Barcelona for the win. Kimmy saying 4-2 Barcelona. BG, how you doing, sir? Says undefeated mustache. Xavi, I like it. Has Adama ever played at the right wing? Yes, for Wolves, and I think for Spain too. He's played right wing back. So not completely out of character. Afif says 3-1 to Barcelona. Blow says Mingueza at right back. Here's the thing. Mingueza has not gotten nearly any playing time since Xavi has come back and managed Barcelona. Mingueza went from a top prospect to Ricky Puig status real quick. So I would think that in the summer, Mingueza, Ricky Puig, those are going to be 2 youngsters that probably find their way out of the club. On loan, I would assume, but I don't think they're going to be staying around. Excuse me. Yeah, but Levi, in case you didn't pick up on it, I think it was Culers dubbed you left back Levi. So that is your nickname now. Unless you want to really protest it, that's your nickname. I think it's very fitting. I think it's great. You're the starting left back for the mustache squad. You know what I mean? Callum Drew says 6-0 to Barcelona We'll see. I hope you're right about that. I don't know if I'm that optimistic. Barca says Frankie plays on the right, Pedri on the left. That has not been the case, actually. I think just recently, Pedri has started moving over to that left-hand side. However, in all the matches since January, it's been Pedri on the right, Frankie on the left. So we'll see if that changes. I know when Gavi's on there, the two of them swap. Gavi goes right, Pedri goes left. So we'll see. Afif says we should just sell them both, referring to Mingueza and Ricky Puig. Potentially, I wouldn't be terribly upset about it. Flash, how we doing, sir? Says, agree with my lineup. I do appreciate that. For those of you that missed it, this is most likely what Xavi will go with. But again, I would love to see this swap. I think this just gives us so much more on the attack, much better options on that right wing. If we have a Dama, this is what I would go with. I'd love to see it. I really would. Other thoughts, folks, other thoughts. Jatine says, do I have a dog? Yes, I do. I have two dogs, actually. OG and Puyol. They used to be famous. Used to put them on puppy cam, but then we got too much going on here. It's too much of a distraction. Eventually, we'll have some more streams, some more segments, like Wake Up in Barca. It's news, it's conversation. The live matches, I'm very focused on the commentary. Maybe we'll add in a more casual just hangout. Maybe that becomes a members only thing this summer or something like that. We'll have the pups. Maybe the wife shows up sometime. We'll see. We'll do something a little bit more casual here on the channel. More to come, as always. As always. Ovi says, Eric is killing it for the last 3 games. Superb defending. Could not agree more. Eric Garcia is starting to show that potential growth, starting to show why we brought him back from Man City. And I'm loving everything that I'm seeing from him. Greg, good morning, sir, says maybe Mingueza needs a loan away to help him. I would go loan for Mingueza. Ricky Puig, honestly, you could sell him and I wouldn't be too brokenhearted about it. Prashant says the question is Xavi willing to experiment with Adama in an important match, or will he take a riskier approach with Langley? Yeah, which is more of a risk? That's really the question. Which is more of a risk? Playing Langley at center back or playing Adama at right back? Because here's the thing. If you have Adama at right back, you still have Araujo to cover. I think you tell Jordi Alba, hey, you got to play a little bit more defensively this time. We're going to swing things up that right wing. You got to pinch in a little bit more between Jordi, Eric, and Araujo. Maybe Busquets sits back a little bit more than what he typically does. I think that's plenty to cover defensively and gets a little bit more firepower out on that right wing, like I said. Just thinking. I could not get them to wear the Barca kit, talking about my dogs, but they are in the slideshow. Today's Puyol's birthday. Wow, all right. Happy birthday to Puyol, the club legend, not my dog. Levi says Mingueza is just a bench Roberto. My goodness, burning on Mingueza. Georgie Damper says run a risk of isolating Araujo. Listen, if you want to isolate Araujo, good luck is what I would say to that. Good luck. Anyway, folks, I got to run off. I apologize for the late start today. All right, amateur hour indeed. But it is what it is. We got the lineup, preview, prediction. We got it out of the way. All right. Shake it off. Like I said, didn't have a very positive start to the day. Just not in a great mood, honestly. And then technical errors, yada, yada, yada. But at least we had some good conversation. Got to connect with the Stash Squad. Schlifty, good morning, sir. Coming in just in time. Oh, my goodness. Anyway. Just catching up on the chat one more time here. Got 2 streams today. I was wondering what you meant by that, Kudas. So, yes, 2 streams today. Anyway, whatever. We're going to shake it off. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. I'm trying not to be. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right? I love you all very much. I'm going to turn around this day, try to make it a little bit more positive. And then tomorrow's a brand new day. All right? So come back tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be going over the lineup, which will be out. We'll reiterate our predictions all that good stuff. All right, so come back tomorrow, live watch along, Barcelona hosting Eintracht Frankfurt, second leg, Europa League action. I'll see you there, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. I'll see y'all next time. Mwah.